live it like you wanna do.
See me with the crew, had to get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move. Still I gotta glue in a Jimmy Choo. Break the rules, no you're not a fool, but I'm in the mood.
We got the homies, Jamie and Devontae in the building, man. We gonna talk about what men's favorite subject is. Women. You feel me? We gonna talk about friends with benefits, pros and cons, maybe share some experiences on either side of it, and we're gonna talk about obvious red flags that dudes continue to ignore to this day. Now, we're gonna start off with the friends with benefits. Tell me about what are y'all opinions on friends with benefits? Does it work? Do you feel like it works a little bit of the time or most of the time, or do you feel like it works all the time? Do you feel like it never works? What's some of y'all experiences? What's some of y'all opinions on that?
Jamie, you wanna go first? I'm gonna start with it.
So friends with benefits, I don't necessarily agree with anymore. I used to agree with it. I have a lot of experience with women. You know, I started being involved with women at an early age. I'm 24, and I started really early. So, friends with benefits, I say that it's so funny. I say that you just shouldn't do it, especially if y'all was dating prior to being friends with benefits. Like I say, once the relationship is dead, you guys should not keep having sex. But us as men, we just want to keep having sex after.
Yeah, we like to double back. I ain't gonna lie, we do. I stay doubling back. But I keep doubling back because most of them keep letting me beat.
That's a fact.
Like, tell me if I'm wrong or not. You feel me? Like, when you can satisfy a woman in the bed, and you can make her have an orgasm, 9 times out of 10, unless you really, really violate it. Like, if you really, really violate it, she won't mess with you again. But if she remember you for laying that wood down, she is gonna let you clap again. Maybe you gotta wait till she on break with her man or whatever. But if she got the opportunity, she let you be.
But it's funny, the friends with benefits is always. Hold on 1 second. Yo, my boy got disconnected. He's back.
I'm back. Sorry.
It's alright, cool. I'm gonna edit that part out. Don't even worry about it.
But yeah, what I was saying is the friends with benefits is, I feel like it's because these two keep like trying to pretend that it's just sex, but one person always catches more feelings than just sex.
So I'm gonna put my little touch in on that topic right now, y'all. I feel like for the young guys out there, for the people that's in high school, you could do it. Y'all young or in college, you feel me? It works, but not for a long period of time. Eventually the girl gonna hit you with the question of what are we? I think that for the guys out there, y'all gonna have to make the decision, you know, what you want to do with that. Do you want a relationship with this woman? Do you not want a relationship with this woman?
Yeah, facts.
Are you willing to cut off? You gotta make a tough decision.
Yeah, you gotta be willing to walk because
it's like that's really like non-existent now. And modern woman, that's non-existent. So I feel like friends with benefits today, it works for like the high school and freshman to college. Like,
yeah, I feel like if you young, like in high school, like my boys in college, and you just like starting off, feel me, like you don't have no real responsibility, no bills, no nothing, whatever. Man, yeah, you could do a friends with benefits, but always communication is everything. Communication communication is definitely everything. That's something that should be established in the beginning. Feel me? You shouldn't lead nobody on. You shouldn't get led on, vice versa. So communication is everything. But a lot of people don't want to communicate, and a lot of people is scared to be straight up. Feel me? So that's something that needs to be established. Feel me?
Facts.
Yeah, and also too, that's a great point, Jamie. I was gonna add to it. Nowadays, 2021 going to 2022, girls want to control men, so they don't want no other woman, you know, to be involved with you. So that's why they hit you with the question, like, yo, what are we? I want to be. You know?
And I actually want to share experience. Feel me? My last Friends with Benefits. It was an older woman. Feel me? I was 18. I'm 24 at the time, but there's something that ran on for like damn near 5 years as just Friends with Benefits. But I was 18 and she was older. She was like 35. This was my first MILF, my very first MILF coming into college and shit. I'm sorry about that. Coming into college. So in the beginning, we established that we was just going to be friends with benefits, nothing more. But she caught feelings. You know, the sex was really good. She catch feelings, and then, you know, when women catch feelings,
they start making demands.
Funny. Yeah, they start moving funny. They start trying to call shots. They start
trying to say they're going to have sex with you less unless you make a move.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I be knowing, and this is why when those things start happening, you really got to be able to be like, yo, listen, we not going no further than this, and if you don't like it, you gotta walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's what women do. You feel me? Like, they'll say that they want to be friends with benefits because they'll have like other options, but once them options start running out, because either they find out that them other options ain't as good as they thought it was, or them options don't want them, then they start trying to reach out. You know what I'm saying? Especially like you talking about you had the MILF and all that. Like any woman 30, 35, she's looking to get married at some point. And if she don't want to get married, she's damaged beyond repair, and you shouldn't even be wanting to deal with her. You shouldn't even be wanting to deal with her, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I personally feel like friends with benefits is something that dudes agree to with women when they like smashing but don't necessarily want to cuff, and women who like smashing but they might not necessarily want to cuff because both sides got other options and might have better options. But my thing is this. Really, it should just be called benefits, because I haven't met too many girls. I haven't met too many girls that like to watch sports, that love Marvel movies, cartoons, anime. You can't be my friend and you don't like Dragon Ball Z. You can't be my friend and you don't like watching, you know what I'm saying, Captain America and Iron Man over and over again. Like, they be talking about friends, but in all due reality, like, for the most part, women don't make good friends. Like they catty.
Oh, yeah, I can touch on that subject.
All that. Like, they catty. They be holding unnecessary secrets. They talk and care about things that we don't want to talk about. We don't care about.
I can touch on that. Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mean to sound like a womanizer, you feel me? But a lot of chicks, I don't like them unless they in the bed with me. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, it's rare to find a woman who you really like, who you really would not mind chilling with if it's that time of the month. You feel me? But God, D, let me hear what you got to say.
Well, I understand with being fellas who watching this, if you're around my age or younger, don't have female friends. It's pointless. Unless you getting a benefit, like we were just talking about. Unless you're getting a benefit, some type of sexual benefit, or y'all networking, y'all making money together.
Facts.
Cool. But even not making the money together, like, you gotta keep it just about business. Don't get into the friends part.
Facts.
But my experience though with being friends.
First of all, who wants to be friends with a girl that's attractive and not beat it? So it's like, don't put yourself in the friend zone and play yourself. Because if a girl put you in the friend zone, she clearly think you're not good enough to smash. So why would you waste your time?
Exactly. Because girls, the thing is, girls really look at us when they see us. Alright, I'm gonna sleep with him. I'm not gonna sleep with him. I don't take girls a whole like 10 days to go. Alright, I'm gonna sleep with this guy.
Facts.
It takes up.
That's a fact. Women know right off the bat. Right off the bat.
They know. They more like us. They more like us than they like to admit. Like, they like something to look at. They like something attractive that they could touch on. Something that they could walk down the street with, brag about to their girlfriends and all of that. Like, they don't want no sloppy dude. You know what I'm saying? They'll smash a sloppy dude if he gets some money. But she don't want no fat, washed dude on top of her, beating it and all that. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me not shame all the fat dudes, cause some fat dudes be lit, like they be dancing and they be fly.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like not all of them, but a lot of them, the average woman don't want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be honest, but go ahead.
Yeah. My experience with young ones, or friends with, being friends with females when I was younger, never worked out. Recently, my birthday passed. A girl, me and some girl I was cool with for years, to start talking over something stupid though. So basically, I was being a simp. I was trying to kill for years. Never end up smashing.
We all been there. Don't be ashamed.
I was hoping to pray to smash. I just never did. A waste of my time. Don't get me wrong, she was a cool person, but to add to your point, she was just like, she was a hater. She used to talk to me about oh, I shouldn't like this person, she shouldn't like this, that. Just talking about the people, just being negative. You know, females gossiping. And I'm sitting on the phone. I'm like, yo, listen to myself. I'm like, yo, why am I on the phone with this girl, wasting my time?
All right, because all you wanted to do was beat, and she talking about a whole bunch of things that's irrelevant.
Exactly. So that was my fault for even, having a friendship for that long, for years. But I'm no longer cool with her. But a lot of female friends, they're not real friends, to be honest. I feel like I'm not trying to bash them in any way. I just feel like you be friends with the females is not really a good look, because a lot of them are not good people and it's not good people. I feel like being friends with them is just pointless.
Yeah, women deal with a lot of insecurities that cause them to be haters. So it's like, could you really be a good friend with a hater? This is why women don't like each other. Guys could be friends for years at a time, you know what I'm saying? Guys could be friends for 10, 20 years, but you talk to women, they'll be like, I don't like girls, or they'll be breaking up with their friends every couple months or something. They won't talk for 2, 3 years and all of that. It's because, you know what I'm saying, most of them are terrible people. It's all right. They're terrible people. We love them. But they're terrible sometimes.
That's the honest truth. That's really an honest truth. I have an example. So before my birthday was November 8th. I was speaking to this girl named Valerie. We was cool for years. I was 17 and she was around 15. That's how long we was cool for. So I ended up, I spoke about a situation. I went to the club out in New York with some girl that she wasn't really cool with no more, whatever. I spoke about hey, I'm not gonna say no names, but I gave Shorty a hug about her. And she got an attitude. She was like, bro, I don't talk to her no more. Don't speak to me about her. I don't let people speak to me about, people I don't mess with anymore. This, that, and the third. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, yo, you be talking mad trash behind her back. We saying this, that, and the third. But now when I gave her. So fast forward, my birthday, I wanted a small dinner. I don't want that much people. So we're just 4 of us. And then I didn't invite her or whatever. So she felt some type of way, unfollowed me, didn't say happy birthday, nothing. Over no reason. I let the girl know. I was like, listen, I'm having a small dinner. I don't really want too much people there. Don't take it personal. She saw my stories on Instagram, fell away, and then unfollowed me for no reason. Literally no reason at all. And then she didn't have to have birthday to me, nothing. But I told you right there, I was more of a friend than she was a friend to me.
Yeah. Because that's another fact. Like, see, nobody discusses this, and it's like, look, I love women, but you got to understand their nature, and that's the fact that men are better friends than women.
That's a fact.
Men have like a camaraderie. It's like we understand that we here to be here, to lead, to create things and do stuff. Women, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part, women, they get their ass kissed their whole life. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to be a good person. It's hard to view the world outside your own ego when you've been getting your ass kissed your whole life and people been being nice to you just because you got a nice, like, backside. You feel me? Like, it's hard. Like, I found that, unfortunately, bigger women and less attractive women actually make better friends.
That is true.
They
I
do.
was just thinking that.
That is the honest.
And that's why some of them be getting wifed up. Like, those be the ones that be getting wifed up, and the bad ones just get smashed, and they just be baby mamas.
That's right. That is true.
You know what I mean? A less attractive girl, she less consumed with herself. So it's like I said about Dragon Ball Z and anime and all of that. She might come into that world, and then y'all will really have something to talk about. Like she gonna sit there and watch the game with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she gonna watch a UFC match with you. And she not just gonna be talking about how cute the dude that just knocked the other dude out is. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might say something about the game. And like they don't understand how attractive it is when they come into our world. They be so consumed with they self.
Exactly.
Come into our world. You feel me?
Speaking about the bump, the boxing, I was watching the fight, and I saw some girl. She was bad as hell in the crowd, and I just saw her just looking down her phone. Like, I'm just like, yo, you out of fight, and you just looking at your phone.
That's what I'm saying. Like you watching a live fight,
and you on the phone. Like, she was bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's crazy. Like,
of
a
course.
lot of girls, they just move to Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, post pictures just to say she was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't like, unfortunately, women don't care enough about like things that we care about. But it's partly our fault, you know what I'm saying? Cause we don't really require them to do more. We don't require them to do more. We kind of like make them feel like their presence is enough. Which is why I stress to men all the time that you gotta womanize to a certain point, and you gotta practice indifference. Like, she gotta feel like you don't care either way it goes with her sometimes. Like, she gotta feel that way. She got to.
That's the thing. That's a great point. That's the thing with men, though. There's a lot of simps in today's society.
Yeah. Like, sex cannot be good enough. Cannot be good enough. And if that's all she can offer, then after she smash, maybe you let her stay the night. But this shouldn't be a girl that you talking to every day. This should not be a girl that you spending any type of money on. Like unless you spending money on a hotel room, you spending money on an Uber, you could feed her.
But you know what's crazy?
You could feed her.
It's normalized nowadays. Almost every guy is a simp nowadays. So like, the ones that's not are looked at as like the bad guys or the guys that, feel me? Like,
yeah, but guess what though? The bad guys is getting the most play.
Yeah, and also the ones that's not simps, they get referred to as gay, weird, or he think he all right, he got so much pride.
Yeah, like that's just because they can't take rejection. But we could take rejection because we're men. We understand that most women is probably going to say no. That's why we talk to as many as possible. Women is backwards. It's in reverse. Because they come into this world with their youth. And they have value. But see, men, we come in this world we grow our value. That's why once they hit the wall and they start getting extra big and all that, unfortunately, and they realize that the same type of men don't want them, you feel me? That's when they gonna start trying to do like they did with you and be 35 trying to cuff an 18-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they realize their time is up. But men, we get 35, 40, we mess around and be rich. You feel me?
That's why I'm happy I got involved early, so I could peep game early. Feel me? Because I would have left, I would have been miserable right now. That's a fact.
That is a fact, yeah. Speaking of shoes, all gems right now, all gems.
Word, man. But so what you was saying, bro? Give us y'all last thoughts on friends with benefits, and we gonna move on to the next topic.
Alright, so my last thing I would say to it, yeah, it's cool, but once you get hit with the question, it's like, alright, time to go. There ain't nothing else to talk about. Once they start pressuring about that question, what are we? Where we going for this? Or I just feel like you can be my body, off of my cat, my box, whatever in the bullet. It's just time to leave. Because you're gonna keep pressuring, and then you're gonna be put in a situation where like she smashed another dude, then she don't know if she's clean or not. The STD's involved. So
Kiki Benny.
When she start getting frustrated and mad, just like get up out of there, because you don't want to affect your health or your mental health.
Facts.
By somebody who's supposed to be that's my final thought tonight. Yeah, for the youngins out there, like I said, high school, fresh into college, freshman year. Yeah, it's cool. You could do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on it, not saying not to or not, but after when you get to a certain age, like it don't becoming. It's kind of like non-existent. So that's my takes on that.
I feel like for all the young men watching, I feel like you should establish yourself first before even thinking about friends with benefit or even thinking about a girlfriend or a relationship. You should have something going on for yourself first. You want high school, get on a team, get a job, feel me? Start doing something so you could have something going for yourself. You're not just worried about the sex or a relationship or a woman. Like, you have something going for yourself. That's a problem that we have. Feel me? As men or as young men, as teenagers, a lot of us have nothing going for ourselves. Feel me? So then you get controlled with the sex, or you get controlled with the because you have nothing going for you.
Facts.
And a lot of this is my last thing. A lot of men try to find happiness and satisfaction from women, but they need to be focused on their purpose in life. Now, women is not our purpose in life.
Facts. And I'm glad y'all younger than me, and y'all already. This is the benefits of having the internet and being able to see so many other men older than us fail, so we can learn from them. I'm glad y'all at y'all age, y'all coming into this information, man, because y'all gonna be the dudes that be successful and then really get the baddies and get the right women, and then when y'all start really making kids, like y'all will be situated, you feel me? And the wrong woman won't be able to come and snatch everything from beneath y'all, you feel me?